Okay, next thing we need to configure NTP server. So again, I will use this server as a NTP as well, network time protocol. Okay, so I already take a remote this stuff from here, 100.230 to this one. Okay, so configure NTP. Now we have two possibility to configure NTP. One is window built-in. We have a feature to install and we can use as a NTP server. We need to go to GP edit, and from there you need to go to administrative template, then system, window time services, time provider, and you can enable NTP services from here. And you need to configure few things. Okay, global configuration setting. This first way. You can do it like this way as well. Second method is let me go. If I have it's already enabled by default, window time is enabled. If it is not, you need to enable this services, and you need to allowed 123, which is port for NTP. Okay, if you are using window firewall, in our lab we already disable it. Second thing is you can use a small application, which is a best solution. You can download from here and click download, click next, agree, and click next to install this application. Okay, and when you install, you just need to put the IP address of this server, and there is a small thing you need to remove, this one, this IBURST. Just remove this one and your system is ready to make them as a NTP server. And if a star is there, it means your NTP is running and it's okay. And you can use, there is a tool to check if you are getting a time from your server, it means your NTP is okay. Okay, so let's start. Let me show you this one and we will use the application one. So let's go to my server, and what you need to do, window button and R, press combination of these key to open a run, and type here gpedit.msc. when you open this one, okay, so let's configure. I need to show you, but it's better to use the application one. You need to go to administrative template. Okay, then in administrative template you need to go to system, and then you need to go to, let me drag them, window time should be there. So there is window time services, and let me, so window enable window NTP, yeah, window NTP server, yes, correct. So let me go back, yeah, it's the correct place. So you need to go to window time services, open it, time provider, and here is to use them as a NTP server. Okay, click on this one and you need to enable this services. So let's enable, apply, and okay. Okay, then you need to go back to window time services. There is global configuration setting, you need to enable this one. And second thing is you need to change something. Let me go, if we have, yeah, this announce flag, it has to be 5. Okay, this is to be announce flag has to be 5, and apply, and okay, that's it. And last thing, I don't want to close, let me go back to server manager tool, and you can go to services, and time services has to be enabled, which is enabled by default, I believe, but let me check. So click time, and there should be window time, I believe, yeah, this one. So window time, let's check out. So it's automatic and stop, you need to start this services. Okay, and this should be automatic and start. They say window could not start window time service on local computer. The service cannot be started either because it's disabled or because it is not enabled device associated with it. So they say it's not enabled, but it's okay. Let me start again. Okay, so it's start now. Let's go automatic and running, and now your NTP server is ready. You can use a tool. I already download a small tool to check the NTP is okay or not before using them in your lab. So there is a small tool which is NTP Server tool. So let me go to NTP tool, this one, and type the IP address. So in our IP address is 100.230. I'm in this system, keep in mind, okay, here. So I want to check the time. So 192.168, 100.230, and click query. If everything is okay in your NTPS configure, you will get the time. Yes, I'm getting the time, and this way your NTP server is configured. This is window 1. So let's disable the window 1. Okay, let me go back. If you are using tool, so I need to disable first this. So go to global configuration and let's disable this one. Apply OK. Let me go to time provider and NTP server and let's disable this one as well. Apply and OK. So now we are not using any NTP server. If you check the query, it will take some time, but it will give an error here. It will not give you a time right now because I just disabled it, so it will take time. NTP is very slow protocol, but I'm still getting time. But after let me see, this time it will not give us a time because there is no NTP server anymore. So now let's configure through this application, a very good small application. You can use that one to configure NTP server. So this is the application you can download from here. This is the application name to download. I already download and I put on desktop. This is the application, small application. Just click next. I agree. Next. Okay. And let's check out. And what you need to do, here you need to type none, but here your IP address of your PC. So my PC IP is 100.230 and click next. Yes, okay, yes. And here you need to go to, you need to delete this. For some reason, this is the documentation, they mention it, to remove this one. That's it. So this is my server IP, which I want to make them as a NTP, and then save the file. And that's it. Click next. It will start everything. It will start NTP server, services, whatever you require, and finish and done. Now how to verify? You need to go to, there will be a quick NTP status. It's a small window you install, so it will come automatically. Click on that one, and if there is a star, front of your server, so it means your NTP is configured, but it's not showing me yet because it's taking time to show. So let's go back again. Okay, still we cannot see because it's taking time. NTP is very slow in process, so still I cannot see anything. So let me go back to show you. So when you download from there, okay, click next. I type my server IP and click next. Okay, and what I done, click yes. Then I remove this one, and then it's done these things. And here is a small star there, you know, and you can use this tool to check out. So let's query now. I hope so it has to show us now. So still it's not showing us. Yeah, it's showing. Yeah, it's okay now. So NTPS configure again, but this, okay, the reference time is invalid. It means the NTP is not yet configured. There will be no error like this one. So let's go back and see. Yeah, so still there is no star. As I told you, it will take time to show up. So let's go back and see now. So still we cannot see star there. Normally it's take 1 to 2 minutes to show up. So let me go back, and again we cannot see. There is polling and delay, offset and jitter, everything is mentioned, but it will take some time to show up here. And it's auto refresh after every 10 seconds. So we need to wait until that time. Let me pause the video. When it's done, I will show you. Okay, so now it's come up. There is a star. It take 1 to 2 minutes. Okay, so now you can see a star is there. So let's check out again. Before it was invalid. Let's clear this query and query. So let's see now we are getting the correct time or not. So yes, this time there is no error and NTP is configured properly. There is no error. We use this tool to verify, and there is a star. If a star is there, it means everything is configured properly. You see there is. So there are two ways to configure NTP. It's up to you which type of you want. So I show you both. You can use the default one, window built-in, and also you can use this small utility.